Now we're going to flip things over. Heel of the year. Once again, I'm placed in a situation where it was kind of weird nominating this person. Rusev.
No.
Because this dude isn't a fucking heel. He's not.
He's not.
He hit the soldier on accident. Then this guy, he's not anti-America. He's just pro-Russia. And I mean,
how many fucking times do you have to fight through a broken ankle from Jack
Yes!
Swagger and win?
That's the thing. He was doing babyface work in those matches, displaying the resiliency and being valiant, fighting back through injuries and stuff. That's babyface stuff.
Yes. And it doesn't help that, Lana's the real heel here. She's the only one that really, goes all over Putin. He just comes out there.
She's manipulating him, using his muscle to fulfill her agenda.
Yeah, and then he's being bullied by her and discriminated against by us and, getting wrongly accused of things and, fighting valiantly through injuries. This guy is like, the sympathetic hero of a nation.
Maybe I should have nominated him for Babyface of the Year.
I think he would have had a shot.
Yeah.
All right.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he's up there, definitely. Just ending the streak alone, you're the biggest dick on planet Earth, so there's that. But, I don't know, part of me feels like too many people like Brock Lesnar for this to really work. And part of me doesn't feel like he's there enough, and, he's feuded with John Cena, and, you're not getting over as a heel versus John Cena. That's the way things work, so.
Paul Heyman.
Oh, yeah. On the other hand, here's Paul Heyman who stands next to him, and he's a guy who, yeah, people don't like him. And even the places that like him stop liking him when he gets on the mic. And everybody, it's ECW, boo! It's great. It's awesome.
So I'd say Paul Heyman, he's definitely a contender. Brock Lesnar ending the streak. He's going to be riding that wave from here until eternity.
Yeah, he's going to be in MMA going, you know what I fucking did? I ended the streak. Okay, so UFC, you ain't nothing.
Yeah, this guy, man, shit, he didn't have to show up any after WrestleMania, and he'd still be nominated for everything he's nominated for. So that's just how impactful ending that streak was. Next nominee for Heel of the Year, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I'd say that he's definitely up here. And he has, the thing about Seth Rollins is he's progressed. And, he started and it was like, they turned this guy because they want to give him his crutch of the authority to kind of hide his deficiencies. And leave it to WWE to pull their BS, not protecting a guy and playing to his strengths enough and have it actually work for this guy. And it did. And he's progressed. He's got better on the mic. And that stuff from this last episode of Raw was just fabulous.
See, he knew we were going to be here talking about Heel of the Year, so he was like, let me get my final push in.
And he did
because damn it, I am going to be Heel of the Year.
And
he's threatening to break somebody's neck. Doesn't get much worse than that.
A father.
Yes.
A retired father.
Yes.
Who's wearing a Sami Zayn shirt, who's the best babyface, so it just all comes together.
Okay, so in the final nominee for Heel of the Year, Triple H.
I'd say just based off of the WrestleMania stuff alone, definitely gets up there. And, turning Seth Rollins against the Shield was another thing. Get the nod for that. I think later in the year, I got very annoyed with the Authority. Their generic, hey, this is what happened last week, 22-minute promo to begin Raw every week. It's like, ugh. It's like, it gets you over.
Everybody hates the promos except for me.
Because
Everybody.
A lot of them don't mean anything. A lot of them's just last week we announced this, and this is what we did, and then we did this. And it's like, I watched the fucking show. I know.
Oh, God. I said that threatening to break someone's neck, it doesn't get much worse than that.
But putting a guy in handcuffs with fake cops and then beating the living fuck out of him.
Yes! The thing is, people, you have to go back and remember what happened with Triple H and Daniel Bryan to be fair with your vote. And the way that I see it, if you want to vote for Seth Rollins, everything that Seth Rollins had came by way of the Authority. So Triple H has the stuff that he did, and he has the stuff that Seth Rollins did. So I say the vote should go to Triple H. You know, because Seth Rollins, he did threaten to break someone's neck, but I mean, Triple H, he almost drowned Daniel Bryan. He
did.
Almost drowned Daniel Bryan. He used his power to hold Daniel Bryan back. He constantly berated this guy. He verbally abused him, physically abused him, and just the work that he did in that WrestleMania match, it was great. Like, that wasn't even the Triple H that I'm used to seeing. Like, that was, well, I guess kind of, you go back a decade, that was cerebral assassin Triple H, like trying to dismantle Daniel Bryan part by part, and the fact that he pulled it off effectively to the point where I was like, oh shit, like, could he possibly win here? Like, WrestleMania, it seems like the perfect moment to crown Daniel Bryan as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, but Triple H, when he went out there and he was talking, he literally said, I'm going to bury Daniel Bryan, using his position in the company to work that into the storyline and just convey that just disgusting person. Like, as great as Seth Rollins is right now, I'd say he's the best main roster heel that we've seen in years. But Triple H, like, his work just, man, out of this world. The only thing is he wasn't a member of the, like, official roster week to week. He was just a semi-active guy. But still, I think his work deserves credit.
And then that night after WrestleMania when he had Triple H and he had Orton and Batista beat the fuck out of Daniel Bryan. He's walking around the ring and he makes Mike, he's like, you like your job, Mike Chioda? Ring the bell. Oh. And he's going around the ring going, yeah.
Like, I seriously thought that could have been the moment. Like, okay, they gave Daniel Bryan WrestleMania 30. Triple H is walking out of here as a WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
And then, you use that to, hit the Sierra Hotel in Lima Delta, and boom, here comes the Shield, and then right into that. It's good stuff.
So who's your final vote for heel of the year?
I guess I'm going to go Triple H. Because Seth Rollins, I think Seth Rollins is going to do his best heel work 2015. I think by the end of 2015, Seth Rollins should be winning this thing. But I think that, he really came on in the last month, really elevated his game. But, the stuff Triple H has done has really been, the most hated guy we've seen in years. And that's, something to acknowledge.
My vote goes for Triple H also. And, guys, consider it. Like, go back and... Because I know it's very easy to vote for Paul Heyman, and
with the power of the WWE Network, you can watch all of those Raw episodes for just $9.99.
I'm not even going to get on you if you want to vote for Seth Rollins, but just remember, who's the one who orchestrated it all?